Hey you guys, Curlychaotic. So I am excited because this is going to be a chit chat kind of video, and I'm going to basically be talking about my hair coloring and haircut experience. So as you guys know, I've been natural for about 1.5 years in, and basically I just wanted to give my hair not a major trim, but I wanted to cut any split ends off or just cut any hair if needed be, if it was damaged, and I just wanted to give it more of a shape. Now my hair was already layered, but I just kind of wanted to touch up on some pieces in the back because I knew, you know, it was a little uneven or it was just growing out a little too fast. So I've been on the search for a stylist for the longest time. Where I live, it's not too many stylists that specialize in curly hair or natural hair or coloring, cuts, whatever. So after extensive research, I finally found a stylist, and he is located in Long Island, New York. And I would leave his information in the description box below. But anyway, flash forward, his name is Vincenzo. He has an Instagram or whatever. That's actually how I found him. And I saw a lot of haircuts and styles that I liked. I liked his work, so I finally met him in person. We had a consultation the day of my appointment, and I basically told him what I wanted. Now, as far as the color goes, that was a spur of the moment type of thing, but I knew mainly I wanted to just shape my hair, and if I had any split ends, I wanted him to just get rid of it. Don't care how much he had to cut off. So I do like the fact that he listens. He listened to my needs. I asked, he delivered, you know. He also, when he trimmed my hair, he cut my hair when it was dry in its natural state. And he cut it curl by curl, you know, I kind of shook it out a little bit, and he just cut a little more until it was the perfect shape that I wanted. Then I also want to say, when he asked me, are we getting any color today? Again, it was just a spur of the moment, but I always knew if I ever got color, I wanted it to be in the red family. So with that being said, I didn't want to dye my whole head. I always wanted like a nice ombre effect. I like my natural dark brown hair color, so I just wanted just the tips to be a little, you know, to have a little pop of color. And he only did a couple inches, as you could see, and I like the way it turned out. My hair is very healthy, and right now I am currently wearing a perm rod set. Now, tomorrow makes it a full week since I've gotten my hair cut and my color. When he styled my hair, I had a wash and go, and just a couple days ago I did my own hair. I think it was Sunday. I did like a nice deep condition. Now I would say he also recommended, obviously, since my hair is colored, there is a few more steps you have to take. You have to make sure you are on the regular getting your deep treatments or keeping moisture in your hair. It is very important for anybody that gets color in their hair. So because I already have that in my regimen, that's not a big step for me, which is why I didn't care to just get a little pop of color. I'm like, why the heck not? So with that being said, overall, I mean, I did like my experience at the salon. It was a very friendly atmosphere. I also met a very big YouTube vlogger there. She was really sweet. So I had a great time. Now, I also want to talk about that was last week. So also the Curlfest was that following Sunday. So it was just in time. I had a nice hairdo for the event. And the Curlfest itself, that was my first event that I ever attended. And how dope is that my first experience turned out to be great. Now, first things first with the Curlfest, let me just talk about the cons. The only thing I did not like about the event, when they were advertising it on their social media websites, they basically said you can reserve your ticket to get a swag bag on their website. I went there a few weeks before the event started, and I had a hard time getting a ticket. The website kept telling me to come back later. The actual date that they talked about, you can reserve your ticket, it was literally sold out in a few minutes. Now, I wasn't worried about the fact that it was sold out, but because it was my first time going to the event, I wanted to know, and I'm pretty sure thousands of other people was pretty like left in the loop, because everybody basically wanted to know, okay, if the tickets are sold out, does that mean we cannot get into the park, or does that mean it just doesn't guarantee us a swag bag? So I just wish that they was a little more diligent or followed up with people with the frequently asked questions. Also, when I got to the park, I didn't know it was held in Prospect Park in Brooklyn. That is a huge park, like Central Park. It stretches for a few miles. So for a newcomer or for somebody that's not familiarized with the Brooklyn Park, you can get lost really easily. So when I first got there, I didn't drive, I didn't walk, I got dropped off because I was not trying to walk around in no wedges. In the event, when I first got there, I was trying to slay, I was trying to look all cute. I didn't know what to expect as far as what to wear. Next time, I will be more well prepared. I didn't have a blanket because you obviously want to sit on the lawn, so you gotta have like a nice lawn chair or a blanket. I didn't have any of that. I showed up in some cute brown wedges with a nice romper jumpsuit. Now, I wore something comfortable, but the shoes, I didn't have no problem walking in it until I walked literally, it took me about nearly an hour to get to the major part of where the event was being held. So when I walked down the actual grass, it's like a tiny slope. When I was walking down, oh, my feet was killing me, and I was like, I know my feet are gonna pay for this later. So the first thing I did was I went to one of the booths and I bought sandals, some little flats, and you guys already know slides and walking around in the city or just walking in grass or uneven pavement. It is very uncomfortable, but I was definitely willing to wear those instead of the wedges. So that was also no fun. But again, I am looking forward to going to next year's event, and I would definitely be more well prepared. So anyway, it took me a while. I've met up with some other girls. I saw some afros and they're like, are you looking for the Curlfest? So we were all pretty much lost. There was a guy that was jogging in the park, and he was the one that actually told us which direction we were going. And until you got to a few feet away from the actual tents and stuff of the event, that's when you see a sign that says Curlfest, and I'm like, okay. I just wish when it came to the directions and, you know, more information about whether you can enter or not, that would have been more convenient, not just for me but for others. The event itself, it was well put together. I had a great time. I hung out with the YouTube vlogger Beauty by Lee. I met up with her. I actually had a press pass, so I got a swag bag, not with little trial sizes. I got a huge tote full of things, and this is the tote itself. Let me see if I can pick it up. It's really heavy, but this was the bag that I got from the Curlfest, and I'm just gonna basically show you guys what I got in the bag. So basically, also I would say I saw a lot of vloggers. I took a few pictures. I didn't want to overwhelm myself looking at all these vloggers. I just wanted to enjoy my first event. I didn't want to get too paparazzi like, snapping photos every minute. Not to mention, I got this beautiful henna on my hand, and I did not want it to mess up. I needed it to dry. So after I got the henna on my hand, I kind of chilled out with the taking pictures. So the first thing I got is a contour bag. It's in like a metallic orange looking color. And the things that is in this bag, this is my first time opening it, so I'm going to be sharing it with you guys. So the first thing is the Cream of Nature Argan Oil Purelicious Co-Wash. So we got a co-wash in here. Then we also have Phyto or Phyto specific, and this looks like it's a shea butter leave-in, or Nourishing Styling Shea Butter Leave-In. So I guess it could be used as a styler or a leave-in. And I never heard of this brand before, but I'm always down to try new products. I also got something from the Tropic Isle Living, and it is a red pimento hair growth oil. And I love hair growth oils. I got something from, I think it's pronounced Bergion or Bergion, I don't know, but it's a revitalizing conditioner, and it comes in a cute little sample. It looks like this spilled or something in the bag. Then I also got two products in here from Cantu. I have a leave-in conditioning lotion, and I also have a spray, a comeback curl. I guess it's like a curl refresher. So that's pretty cool. So that's not everything, that's just in one bag. Now from the actual thing itself, this was the press pass I was talking about. Now from the same brand, the Fido Paris, it has a nice little gold shimmery makeup bag, and there's a few items in there. It's like 4 items. You have like 3 or 4 little samples. You have a sample packet. This looks like a heat protectant. Then we have a deep repairing cream bath. Then we have something, a moisturizing styling cream. And then we have like a nice little square rectangular box. It looks like a little buffer, but it's not. And it looks like this is a serum, or yeah, smoothing oil. Then moving on, more products in the bag. We have something from Dad. It's a high defining custard. This is actually what was used when I went to the salon. This is what was used when the wash and go was done on my hair. It smells really, really good. Then we have something from Shea Moisture. It is the Superfruit Hand and Body Scrub. I already like the way this stuff smells. I had the mask for this. Then we have something from Eden Body Works. We have the Natural Curl Defining Cream. I actually own one of these already, so it's pretty cool to know that I have extras. I also have Curls Blueberry Bliss Twist and Shout Cream. I've been wanting to try this for a while. I've heard a lot of good things about this. It's pretty cool to know that I have a product from them, because I think I only own the paste from them. I did a review on this a couple weeks back. It is the Put In Perfection from Creamer Nature. Then we have something from Dark and Lovely. It looks like a curl refreshing spray. This one looks a bit more on the oily side, because you could see the residue once you shake it up. It looks oily. You could see it like settling to the top. Then we also have coconut oil from the brand ORS, or Organic Root Stimulator. You know, we can never have too much coconut oil, so that's a plus. We also have another thing from that line, the Manoi oil. It's a fortifying shampoo, which is great. We also have Palmer's coconut oil gel for your edges, or like a gel control. From Cream of Nature, they gave me a jet black ammonia-free hair dye. Don't think I would be using this, but it's nice to know that they kind of mixed up the swag bag. I have the Cream of Nature Argan Buttermilk. It's a hair leave-in, I guess. And I've been wanting to try this for a while, since I have majority of the products from this line. Then we have something from Dove. It is a cream serum. Never tried any Dove hair products. I only tried their beauty products, like their, you know, body wash and stuff. We have something from Palmer's. It is a cocoa butter moisturizing sunscreen. I don't think I'll ever be using this either, but it's great. Like, again, I like how they just mix it up, put different things in the bag. And last but not least, we have something from Carol's Daughter, the 4-in-1 combing cream. So I'm assuming this is some type of detangler or some type of conditioner or whatever. So that's everything that came inside the bag. Once again, it was a really lovely experience. It was so many beautiful women that I was surrounded by, so many strong, independent women. You know, it was just really, really nice. It was well put together. Overall, it was a really great event. I enjoyed my experience. I am definitely looking forward to going to the event next year. So I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you guys liked my hair. Yes, I always shake my hair for you guys so you can see how bouncy it is. This right here, I used the orange perm rods, and I probably had anywhere from 30 to 35 perm rods in my hair, and I used all Camille Rose products when I did this. So if you guys like my color, if you guys want to hear more about the event, or if you have more questions, and I am looking forward to go to more like natural hair events, especially in New York City. I met a lot of great girls out there. I would love to meet some more of you guys. And also, I am filming on a different camera, which is a Sony A6000, because quite a few people have been asking me what camera have I used. Usually I use my phone camera because it's just easier to see on the little selfie screen, but I'm like, you know what, I have two professional cameras, I have the lighting and everything at home, I might as well learn how to use it. You know, it's just sitting there collecting dust. So if you guys like this quality, if you guys like the black background, if you guys want to, just let me know in the comments below what video you guys would like to see next, whether it's a tutorial, a vlog, a hair chat, hair tips, whatever. I'm open to suggestions in the comments below. I will see you guys next week. Bye.